Alright, so we found this cab. We were coming in, was it Grand Plaza? Mega, the grocery store here. And we get into this cab, and this cab has this blue light on. First, we got into the cab, we were like, yeah, we need to get to Quanto por Playa Sur, right? We were trying to see like how much it costs to get to the neighborhood we live in, which is called Playa Sur. And the guy knew where we lived,
like, yeah,
right?
he was like, you live on Playa Hermosa, see? I was like, yeah. And I kind of freaked out. I was like, yeah. And he was like, yeah, my in-laws own the little store, so there's a little store right at the corner that Emery lovingly, affectionately calls Popsicle, Sweet Popsicle, because that's what they have there, among other things. It's a little mom and pop corner store. And so I guess his in-laws, it turns out his in-laws own that little shop, and we are pretty high profile around these parts, I suppose.
Just a tad bit.
Yeah.
Brown
kids,
people with dreadlocks.
Kids that scream for miles and miles around, little boys with long hair, that whole thing.
Right.
So he must have recognized us. He must have been in the shop at some point or sitting nearby or whatever when Vernon took him into the shop. So he asked if we lived on that street. I was like, yeah, and then he explained. I was like, oh, cool. So we got in the cab and the blue light was on and the music was playing. And he took us like way back, like all through like the back road street. So it was almost kind of freaky because I was just like, so he knows where we live.
And he knows the secret passage.
He knows the secret path to get to our house, and I'm not really sure we're still going the right way, but it all turned out well. So, and I've seen him since. We've gone to the store, and he's pulled up in his little bouncy, his little Pulmonea, his pimped out Pulmonea, pulls up in the store. So yeah, it was all good. The kids had a great time.
So Missouri, Emery, and Mkazo started school here in this last week or so. I took Missouri for the first time. We get to the school, and she was really excited, like prior to getting to the school actually getting to the school. And then once we get her in,
well, because the reason she was excited is because we have some friends who have two little kids.
Okay.
One of them is 5, Missouri's age, and one of them is 3. He's actually only 2 days younger than Kaz.
Right.
And so she was really excited because they made BFFs on Saturday, and then of course school was Monday, so she was excited to go to her little friend Italia's school. So there you go.
Yeah, okay, so she was excited prior to us getting there. We get her there, fill out the paperwork, and we're sitting in the lobby, and I'm there with her new friend's mother and father who are translating for us and helping us fill out everything. And
shout out to Noah and Martha.
So we take her into the classroom with the other children, and at first she's looking like she's excited, but she's still like really uneasy about the situation. So I tried to get her to go and sit with the other children, but she was not having it. She was like, no, I'm not going anywhere. You stay with me, Daddy. Daddy pulling on me, not wanting me to leave. And And so I sat there with her for like maybe 15, 20 minutes. And then I decided, okay, it's time for me to go. She bawled, crying, like just started crying, not wanting me to leave, just afraid, just not really knowing what to expect, I guess. I don't know what was in her mind. But she made it through her first day. When I got home, I told Gabriella about it. I said, man, it was great, you know, just having her there. I felt comfortable in the space. I thought it would be good to bring Emery and Kazo there the next day.
Because they start kindergarten. They have 3 levels of kindergarten. So they have kindergarten that starts at 3 years old, kindergarten at 4 years old, and kindergarten at 5 years old. And so there was a spot for each of them. And then Missouri's friend Italia, her little brother Kai, like I said, he's Kazo's age, goes to the school also. So
yeah. So we brought them back the next day, and now they're all enrolled in the school. Go play, Emery.
Come see.
Look, there's a boy your age. Go ahead.
He'll come close to you if you're a girl. He'll come close.
Get your bag, Missouri. Mochila. Book bag. Get your book bag. Your book bag. Go get your bag. Because your teacher just asked you to. Go ahead.
You're leaving?
Yeah, you're about to go into your classroom. Where did Kazo go? Where's he supposed to go? Oh. Come on. Huh?
big people or the little people? The kids or the grown-ups?
The big people and the grown-ups and the little kids.
Well, did you cry?
No.
No. You had a good time then?
Mommy,
How did you like it?
Mommy, I didn't finish my
Wait, hold on.
I didn't finish my food.
Okay.
I can sing some more for the house.
Okay, well, did you have a good time today? You did? Did you like your teachers?
I didn't cry. I took a little nap.
You
What
didn't
was
cry?
your teacher?
And you took a little nap?
What does he look like? Okay. One has a blue shirt and she has a fat tummy.
I'm ready.
And then I have there was an airport and I was scared of the airport girl.
You were afraid of the airport girl? Was she wearing a uniform?
No, they were wearing a blue shirt.
Oh, okay. But you had a good time? You didn't cry at all today?
Are we taking Noah's car?
No, we're walking.
I see Noah.
Okay, but we're still walking.
And so far it's going well. I mean, Emery has cried literally every single day that we have dropped him off.
Except today.
Except today. Today was the first day.
He had his uniform on.
Yeah, they have a new uniform now, so I think maybe that helped. Just like seeing that, I guess they belong in that space now. I don't know. But they're happy now.
Yeah, and it's a great school day. It starts at about 8 o'clock and it runs till 1 o'clock, so it's very family oriented. The teachers open the doors for the kids, so when the cars pull up, the teachers open the doors, help the kids with their backpacks, help them into their classrooms in the morning. So it's really convenient. It's a good little walk. It's about a 10-15 minute walk. You can do it in like 10 when we're by ourselves. When
Yeah,
we have
but
the kids,
kids?
like 15.
No, it's like 30. It is. No, seriously, it's like 30 minutes.
It is. It's pretty long. So we've been walking most days, but every so often we'll jump in a Pullmania if we're running late. about the equivalent of like $1.50 US dollars or so to get there. So occasionally, a couple times out of the week, it's not bad. We always walk home. So it's been a good day, and then we get the kids home at 1 o'clock, and we're home by about 1:30, 2 o'clock. We do lunch and kind of rest a little bit, and then we have the rest of the day to spend together. So it's been pretty good. And then we start doing some English, because it's all Spanish. The whole day is in Spanish, and so we'll start doing some English, reading and stuff like that, because Missouri needs to definitely pick up with where she left off with reading and stuff like that. So we'll definitely be integrating some of that at home too. So it's been good so far. It's been a nice celebration.
Missouri, so on her first day of school, where she was crying and really not uneasy about it,
Birthday party.
she got invited to a birthday party.
The
birthday party.
To end all birthday parties.
Like over the top.
It was like prom for 5-year-olds with bouncy houses.
Yeah, it was insane.
Slides.
It was really insane. Like they had everything imaginable you could think of, like toy playhouses, a fake kitchen,
grocery store, a
swimming
hair
pool.
salon. There was an actual swimming pool with a waterfall fountain coming down, a trampoline. They had AstroTurf and a playground. A movie theater.
Yep.
A stage. And a haunted house.
And a taco lady.
That I got stuck in.
Yeah, haunted house.
Haunted house. It was terrifying. You get in and you can't get out. It was like one of those, like, it wasn't haunted. I guess it wasn't haunted. It was more like, just like one of those mazes.
It was a maze.
It was a maze,
but
it was dark.
Yeah.
I couldn't get out. It was terrifying.
Yeah.
But then the food.
Food was good.
So much fun.
Yeah, I don't even like refried beans, but the refried beans at this particular party, off the chain.
I think he had 6 tacos.
Yeah,
something like
I had
that.
6 tacos.
Yeah, so they've never done a piñata before.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, there's candy in here.
Yeah, and Missouri was afraid to like jump in with the other kids that were going for the candy on the ground. She just kind of sat there and started crying. Kazo was like all in it. He was trying to get all the candy that he could get. But Missouri was scared, so just kind of sat there and cried. And it was kind of crazy because the father of the girl who turned 5, she saw that Missouri was crying, and he brought over some candy, like gave it to her, so that she was happy. She got happy because they gave her some candy and she didn't have to get in there and fight for it. So, but it was good. It was like, I felt like they were welcoming us and they were saying, we wanted you here. So it felt good to be in that space and to have that opportunity.
Yeah, and it was a really good opportunity to meet some of the other parents and talk to them as much as I could. So, there's a dog. Say hi. Hi, dog. It's a pit bull.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
something. He's pretty.
Yeah.
So, anywho, that was the party. So you'll see that.
So good times. Thank you for watching.
Take care.
Peace and blessings.